I occasionally come to Hackerrank to practice my problem-solving skills, and this time I've decided to check their section called certifications. There are multiple subjects available, and the idea is to take the test and, by passing, prove your proficiency on that subject. So I took 3 of them: JavaScript Basic, JavaScript Intermediate, and React Basic. And I have to say that I've enjoyed all 3 of them. JavaScript Basic was about manipulating strings, creating an object, adding, deleting, modifying properties in it, using array methods, and so forth. JavaScript Intermediate was about the same, plus making API calls, parsing the response, and so forth. And React Basic, respectively, just updating components and render what they ask you to do to render. Overall, I think that was a great idea to make this section, because a person can take the test, practice, earn certificate, and share it on LinkedIn. After I took the certifications, I have realized that I have another account with Hackerrank, and while this account I normally use for AWS testing and there are nothing on it, on another account I have completed some problem-solving tasks, 10 days of JavaScript code, and so forth. So I have decided to log in under that other account and retake the same tests. That other Hackerrank account I haven't used in a while. I used it before when I was practicing for interviews, I was doing 10 days of JavaScript, problem solving, and so forth. And I was very surprised when JavaScript Basic on this account was much harder than JavaScript Basic on the other account. Well, respectively, questions were different, I would expect that, but difficulty of those questions was much higher. I would say JavaScript Basic under this account is the same as JavaScript Intermediate under the other account. So I started thinking, why could that be? One thought that came to my mind is that the difficulty level might be related to HACOS score. Which would make sense, because you would expect the person with greater experience to solve more difficult problems. However, the certification is supposed to prove that the person has certain skill set at a certain base level. And in this case, this level is different for different experience. I thought this is something interesting to keep in mind about those certifications if someone decides to take the test. So was it intended by Hackerrank to have different difficulty level for those tests, or there is something else in play? Please comment on what you think about it. Thank you for watching.